Hey girls! Alright, I am going to share my first Twinsmoms Etsy store design team project with you. I received my awesome box and did a video last week right before I went out of town, and it was so incredibly hard to wait till I got back to be able to create. But yesterday I jumped right in yesterday morning, and here is what I have to show you. Here is the Etsy store information, and I'll put this all down below in the description as well. If you haven't checked out Esmeralda's site, please, or her store, sorry, please go, because I tell you, these trims, working with them and just having them in your hand and being able to play with them, they are absolutely amazing. So you don't want to miss out on any of those. But take that away. What I did was I took and made an alphabet, not an alphabet, I can't even think that today, an address similar to a Rolodex, where a Rolodex is going to be able to flip. This is just a little tin where you can store your addresses or your phone numbers, whatever you wanted to put as far as that. What I did was I'm a coffee drinker. I have been since I had my boys 7 years ago. And the coffee I drink comes in these, they used to be metal tins, but they've actually changed it to plastic. So what I did was I took the lid off and discarded it. I didn't use the lid, but I took and I covered the plastic part, the actual container, with Mod Podge, and then I put a piece of the girls' papery paper around it, and then I Mod Podged over it, so that would help iron out any of the creases that were left in it. And a 12 by 12, I believe it's 3.5 or right under 3.5 wide, and then the full 12 inches in length fits perfectly around one of these. So run out, and if you want, you can bag the coffee up and send it to me. I'll drink it. But get yourself some of these and make these. I'm actually doing a crafts fair in November and thought these would be a really cute idea to put for sale out here on my tables. So, but I took the girls' papery paper, and I'm not exactly sure what line this is. It's the ones they sell at Hobby Lobby now, that it's not the double-sided paper, but it's so shabby, and that is one of my favorite styles, and that's what I wanted to use. So I covered it with the paper, and then around the outside of the entire container I used this trim that Esmeralda sent, and I will put links to all the goodies that I used from her store. I'll put the links to them that are for her Etsy store. I will put those all down in the description. But I used this flower beaded trim and went all the way around the outside of the tin and put it's all right in the center. And then I took this pink pleated trim, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I got a ton of it. So I have quite a bit left, and I will be able to use it in another project, and I'm really excited about that. But here's the pink trim, the pink pleated trim. I took it and went around the top lip of the container and took the pink beaded trim here that I also received in the design team package, and I believe she has these in 3 different colors, the pink, the black, and the white. But I took and layered it on top of the pink pleated trim and went all the way around the top of the container. Then I took just a pink Prima flower that I had in my stash, and Esmeralda sent me these awesome roses. They're they feel like a clay acrylic maybe. You get 12 of these, I believe, in each spray, but she sent these, and so I stuck a couple of those here with this flower and the pink acrylic crystal flower here. I'm sorry if I'm saying acrylic and it's not acrylic. It's just the first thing that comes to my mind. The crystal flower, I set it in with the Prima flower, made a big old flower cluster with it, and then I took some of the stamens that she sent, and I'm not going to take these out because they are all falling everywhere, but I took those and used those as a spray coming out the side of the flower cluster. And I had a little fold here in the paper, and so I added this pink butterfly. This one is not actually from Esmeralda's store. I'm not exactly sure where I got this one, but I do know that she sells these mesh butterflies. I got some in pink from her in my design team, or not pink, sorry, yellow from my design team kit, and yellow didn't match my color scheme here, so I couldn't use the yellow ones from her store, but I do know that she does sell the butterflies in 2 different sizes, I believe. But that is basically the outside of the container, and then what I did on the inside is I cut, and this is all my mind's eye paper. It's the old Lost and Found collection, but I cut, I'm going to set that down. I believe this is a 3 by 2 3/4 paper. It may be 2 3/4. Yeah, I believe it's 3 by 2 3/4 size paper, and I took a Thickers alphabet sticker, and I still have to go back with my baby powder and take the sticky off the tops of them so they don't stick to each other. But these are my dividers, and then in between all the dividers I've just cut up some white paper into little squares, and those slide in between all of the alphabet dividers, and you can take and write addresses or phone numbers with, you know, contacts or whatever, and have this sitting on your desk or your cabinet, whatever you want. But that, it has all are there 26 letters in the alphabet? I think there are, but it has all of the letters in the alphabet, and each divider has paper in between it. I want to do a vintage one using some Graphics 45 paper, so I think that is on my agenda for the day. I will share a video of it when I get it done. I have 3 or 4 of these coffee. This one's actually empty. I just finished it this morning. So look for a lot of these in the near future to come from me. But alright, so that is my project, my very first design team project for Twinsmom. Run off to her store, get yourself some goodies. You won't be disappointed, I promise. The stuff that she sent is absolutely worth every penny. So, okay, well, thanks for watching. Bye.